What's up, everybody? DJ Hi Kevin here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you the best way, the safest way, the easiest way to find music for your videos that will not ruin your monetization. We're talking royalty free, baby. Let's check it out. As you are growing your YouTube channel, you will start to be creeping up on that moment where you grab that monetization. I'm pretty close to it. I'm like right there, but I'm not there yet. But as I approach that monetization point, I've been thinking a lot more about making sure that I'm following all the rules that YouTube puts in place. One of the biggest ones for us as DJs is making sure that we're playing music that isn't copyrighted in our videos. Though a lot of times we, in order to make a good video, have to play that music because that's literally what we do. And I do agree that sometimes, as far as DJs videos are concerned, you know, sometimes we gotta bow our head and really just take those checks off the chin. There is a sweet spot for keeping that music in there, but a lot of times you want to have music sort of playing in the background, something pretty fun that's probably playing like right now, just to keep the viewers entertained and everything. If you're doing a talking head video or if you're doing a time lapse in a gig log. And it's funny because the best way, the easiest way to find this type of music has been right under our nose the entire time. I've done just about everything possible to source royalty-free music. I've done the really easy Google royalty-free music and click on a bunch of sites until I find something. I've searched on YouTube and then actually reached out to the artist to see if I could get that music. I have paid for royalty-free music, and I'm not gonna lie, I've ripped from Spotify too. But this was all before I knew about the fantastic audio library that is built right into YouTube. I remember finding this a while back, but I couldn't really figure out where it was again. And I'm pretty sure it was mentioned on the Nick Spinelli show at one point, and that's when I decided to do some digging again. And now I'm gonna make sure that you know exactly where it is, so follow me along right now. So just to start off, I'm gonna start off on my page just to give you like a quick little look at everything on here. You obviously have a bunch of stuff right in the dead center. As far as information, you can see I'm at 804 subscribers. So as far as subscribers, I'm eligible for monetization, but we're still looking for some watch time on the channel. This feels like a really good time to ask for you to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave a comment, and if you could do me a favor, just watch a little bit more of the video than you want. That will help me so much. It's crazy. Right now, there's a pretty sizable percentage of people watching these videos that aren't subscribed to the channel, which is totally fine. I get it. You need me to earn that subscription. But I really encourage you to keep coming back because I'm posting videos every single week. So that's all I'll say about this right now. Let's get back to it. So we're back on YouTube. All you got to do is go up to the top right corner where your face is and then click on YouTube Studio. This is going to load you to your dashboard right away, which I spend a lot of time on. I love looking up all the analytics and everything. But what we are looking for is down here on the left-hand side. You're going to scroll all the way to the bottom here and click the audio library. And that, my friends, is the promised land. All of this music on here, whether it's music or sound effects, is completely safe to use and will not get you any copyright little tags. The really cool part about this entire library is that it's set up to really help you find the music you want very quickly. So first off, you can just search. But also, I tend to spend a lot of time filtering. I like to filter based on genre and mood to start, just based on what I'm looking for. A lot of my stuff ends up being sort of just like background music for talking heads or for time lapses, like I mentioned before. So let's just hit genre, and then why don't we check out, let's just see what ambient sounds like. So you can see there's a lot of capitals. But what I like to do is try and find a track and then sort by the artist, because most of the time they're gonna be in the same vein. And they're gonna have like a similar style. So let's just click one. Pretty dramatic, all right. Oh, see, I like this. All right, so inspirational might be the move here. So let's filter by that mood. And then we got ambient and inspirational. We're gonna star this because then it's gonna actually get saved up in this starred section. This is like a little too light. Yeah, that was a little too light. I feel like I'm in the intro of Sons of Anarchy or something. Wonder, not it. But I don't need to go through the entire YouTube library for you. I think you can kind of get a good grasp of everything. This stuff is amazing because it's free and easy to access. And again, super well organized. But why is this important to us? Over time, as you're making bigger videos, as you're getting more traction, as your channel grows, eventually you're going to want some type of compensation for it, right? I don't think you're wrong in thinking that way. That's at least how I think. there is the Earn tab on YouTube in YouTube Studio, which you can check out, which actually, let's go to it right now. So this is my Earn tab. As you can see, I've already hit the first milestone for starting my earning journey, which is the eligibility, which is 500 subscribers and at least 3 videos in the last 90 days. So that just basically means you've been on YouTube for a while and you're actually active at least once a month on average. The part I'm working on right now is hitting that 3,000 hours in longer form videos, or 3 million. 3 million. 3 fucking million watch hours on shorts. I have 8,000 in the last 90 days. That's crazy. So I'm approaching the ability to apply for the general monetization on YouTube. And then of course there's a whole nother step, which is just even more subscribers, even more watch hours. But at the top is something very important. It's YouTube's monetization policy. So the YouTube monetization guidelines are fairly exactly what you would expect them to be. Telling you stuff you can't do, telling you stuff you can do when you have the monetization, of course, how to get there. But one part that I wanted to focus on just for this specifically is basically like collections of songs from different artists, even if you have their permission. So that's sort of where things get froggy for us as DJs, because we buy the music, blah, 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 you know, but you don't have the rights to use it for your own gain. That's very, very simple. So by using the tools that YouTube sets up for you, you have access to great music. You don't need to worry about it being the right type of music because YouTube is sort of checking that box for you already. And one issue I've seen a lot of people having and complaining about when researching for this video is that even though they had the rights to the song from the artist, it's not like YouTube knows that. So you'll have to go in and basically request a review from YouTube on everything, one by one, which to me just sounds like a huge waste of time. And I'd way rather just click and download stuff from YouTube, plonk it in my video, and just be on my way. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm going to use one of these songs actually for a time lapse in a video that I'm editing right now. But also every single video you've heard in the background of this entire video has been from there. So you can see how fun and playful it can be in different ways. But that's about it. I think I covered more than I even wanted to originally. But if you have questions, please hit me up with them in the comments. Or if you have anything to add, maybe I got something wrong here. Because like I said, I did research, but just not a ton. But yeah, prove me wrong. Let me hear you. Anyway, once again, if you could do me the favor and just hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment, just say what's up. If you made it this far, let me know your stories about copyright music, whether it's been on this platform or on another one. And I hope to see you next time. Appreciate you being here.